Good morning students. So today we are going to study chapter number 16 from your grammar textbook, which is can, may, should, must. So where do we use can? We use can to talk about the ability to do something. Now what is ability to do something? When one person is able to do something, okay, he can or she can do something, it's called the ability, okay, or the assurance of something happening. Assurance means that I am giving you assurance that this will happen. 100% that work is going to take place or that thing is going to happen. That is called assurance. So where do we use can? We use can to talk about the ability to do something or the assurance of something happening. It is also used to ask for permission. If I want to ask for permission from someone, I will use the word can. So let us see some examples. I can run fast. So this is my ability that I can run fast. I am able to run fast. So this shows the ability. I can run fast like a cheetah. So this is an assurance that I am giving that I can run fast like a cheetah. Okay, I am giving you a surety. 100% I can run fast like a cheetah. So that is where I use can. And can I run? This is a permission I am asking. I am asking someone that can I run? I am asking for a permission. The negative form of can is cannot. Okay. Here we are showing that we can do something, and here when we are using cannot, we are showing that one cannot do something or I cannot do something. So let us see example. She cannot speak English. Okay. So this girl cannot speak English. So it is a negative form where we are showing that one person cannot do a thing or one thing cannot happen. Here in can, in the positive form, we are giving assurance, we are giving surety that a thing can happen. And in the negative form, we are showing that a thing cannot happen. So the last word, okay, is should. Where do we use should? We use should to give advice. So what is advice? किसी को राय देना, okay? To tell someone to do something, okay? You are advising, you are giving your opinion to that person. So what are the examples of should? You should drink more water. So you are giving your opinion, you are advising the other person to drink more water. He should practice reading. So if there is a teacher and if someone's parents come and ask the teacher, what should I do to improve his reading? So what does the teacher says? He should practice reading daily or every day, whatever. Okay. So what is the teacher advising? He should practice reading. So the teacher is advising the parent. The negative form of should is should not. So here the advice is to do something. Here in the negative form the advice is not to do something. She should not go to bed late at night. So what is the advice here? That you should not go to bed late at night. You should go to bed early in the night. Second example is Ravi should not shout loudly. So what should Ravi not do? Ravi should not shout loudly. He should be speaking softly. Alright. The third word that we are using is must. Okay, so where do we use must? We use must to show the importance of doing something. Okay, when we are showing that this doing something is important. If you eat food, it is important for your health. If you sleep for 7 to 8 hours, it is important for your health. You should be doing it. Okay, so in those sentences we use must. Okay, which is must for you, which is important for you. Okay, so let us see some examples. You must exercise daily. Why you should exercise daily? Because it keeps you healthy. That is why you must exercise daily. You must means it is important for you, you should be doing it. Okay, so you must exercise daily. He must do his work on time. If he doesn't do his work on time, he may fail. If he is a student, he may fail. And if he is a man working in the office, if he does not finish his work on time, then his boss may get angry. That is why it is important for him to finish his work on time. Okay, so the negative form of must is must not. Okay, here you should be doing things and here you should not be doing things. Okay, so we must not waste water. Okay, here must is a positive. Okay, it is showing what you should do, and here must not is negative. It is showing what you should not do. So what you should not do? We must not waste water. We must not litter on the road. What is the meaning of litter? Litter means throwing waste here and there. So we must not litter on the road. Okay, so must tells you that what you should do, must not tells you what you should not do. The second word that we are going to use today and study about is may. Okay, where do we use may? We use may to ask for and give permission. Okay, we use may to ask for permission and to give permission. Okay, it also shows possibility. Okay, like in can, may can also be used to show possibility. This may happen, that may happen, rains may happen. Okay, so let us see some examples. May I drink water? See, you are asking for permission to drink water. So how are you asking? May I drink water? So if you ask this to a teacher, teacher, may I drink water? So how will the teacher reply you? Yes, you may drink water. Okay, so may is used to ask for permission. Where the child asks, teacher, may I drink water? Then the teacher replies, gives permission. Yes, you may drink water. So in both ways, may is used. Second, you may fall if you jump on the chair. So this is a possibility. Okay, that might happen. You may fall. He or she might fall, might not fall. Okay, so you may fall, you may not fall. Okay, if you jump on the chair. So the negative form of may is may not. Okay, so using this example again, you may fall if you jump on the chair. You may not fall if you jump on the chair. One more example, she may not be going to school today. Okay, because she must be ill or she must be going somewhere else. So she may not be going to school today. Okay.